general things about a Pisces sun sign in regards to romance before we get into the individual signs?
Well, I think anytime we're talking about romance, we're talking about a person's, first of all, fundamentally understanding a person's needs and drives. And Pisces, being a water sign, and being a mutable water sign, what that means is that emotion, intuition, compassion, imagination, these are huge in the world of Pisces.
So I could see this sign being a lot more creative in nature.
It's quite creative.
Okay.
And healing.
Healing's a good word for that too. So a muted water sign.
It's a mutable water sign, meaning that Pisces are able to be very adjustable to their environment and to those around them.
Sounds like a lot of more strong feminine energy to me.
Very feminine sign, actually,
so
in
like
terms of the yin-yang
Yeah.
concept of femininity. So very receptive, very intuitive.
What about Pisces and Libra? I definitely don't have a good guess as to this one, I'll be honest.
Well, Libra is Libra's a cardinal air sign. Libra is definitely a very social sign. And again, beauty and balance are very important with Libra. Relationship, very important with Libra. Pisces feelings are not only tender, but they're deep. And so initially that relational interest might attract them. Artistry might attract them. But I think Pisces tends to approach relationships much more deeply and compassionately and in an enveloping way, where Libra may tend to be a little more emotionally distant, but socially and intellectually stimulated. So in those ways, it might not sustain over the long haul. Those would be the challenges.
I see. But definitely, as with all of them, some potential there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no doubt. I always like to talk about a very good point that you bring up, that we shouldn't put all of our stock and thoughts into the sun sign compatibility, because like you mentioned, there's a lot more to it.
That's right. Well, so perhaps when we're talking about Pisces, we can be open to the thought of Pisces sun. But if you happen to know that you're a Pisces moon or a Pisces ascendant, some of this information may relate, and vice versa. If you know that your partner or friend shares ascendant or moon sign with some of the other signs that we're discussing, maybe that will help us to see that it's not just sun-sign compatibility we're looking at the rising sign, attitude, and the way others perceive us and receive us, and the moon sign, our soul, and certainly Venus and Mars come in to play anytime we're talking about attracting relationships and the fire and passion of relationships.
Right, because to a true astrologer like you, now that I've witnessed a complete astrological chart, there really is so much more happening than just your traditional sun sign. So we want you to keep that in mind when we're talking about compatibility, referring to sun sign compatibility. And as we've said before, remember to love yourself first before you go trying to love anyone else, because then no matter what your sign is, it makes it a lot easier. And thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Thank you.